So, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I will be exploring the concept of the Elon candle and we'll see how I can trade here using it. Looking at the Elon candle, to do all this, first I need to find a chart with good movement. If I find a chart with good movement, I can mark support and resistance levels properly there because I feel that marking support and resistance is much more important than any strategy. So whenever I use any strategy, I always make sure to mark support and resistance like this. So first, I will find a chart with good movement, one that has long wicks, which will help in creating strong support and resistance zones and will work well for that. I am trying to find this kind of chart right now. It shouldn't be a sideways chart because in a sideways chart, you can't really mark support and resistance properly. That's why I look for a chart with good movement. After that, I will take a horizontal line here. I will take a horizontal line for 1 minute and place it where I see support and resistance. For now, there is a long wick on the upper side and the market has been bearish from there. So I have marked a level there. But a good chart is necessary, so I will change the chart here and check because having a good chart is important. Here I will take a horizontal line and place it at the top where the long wick has formed, and I will set it higher up. This creates a seller's zone. Covering that wick, I have marked the level. Now from here, I think the market movement could remain bearish because there is a resistance level on the upper side. So after letting this candle close, I have placed a trade for a downward move. Now, let's see in which direction the market moves. Here, I have taken a rectangle because I see an alone candle here. An alone candle means that there should be opposite candles on the right and left sides of that candle. So, I call this an alone candle. Now, the market is moving upwards, so it will try to test here, and it's possible that later it might even break out of the rectangle. That would be a completely different scenario. For now, let's wait a bit until this candle closes. Also, keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research before taking any trade. There is always a possibility of loss in any trade, and you must keep this in mind before trading. That way, trading will be more beneficial for you. So finally, my trade here ended up in profit. This is quite a good bearish candle that has formed. So again, I need to find a chart with a good movement. Maybe spot some long candles or look for this kind of concept. For now, I am searching for a chart with a good movement. And I will try to mark support and resistance as well and also ensure that the long candle concept is fulfilled there. So I need to find a chart like this. Here, I am checking GBP USD, but this chart is moving a bit sideways, so I will avoid this chart and try to use a different one. This chart is moving like this. It has a bearish movement. There is an uptrend as well as a downtrend. So here, I will change the chart and look for one where I can see some long candles because the main concept in today's video is about long candles. So I especially need to look for that. Only after that will I check for support and resistance. The movement here is fine and I can see a long candle here as well. So I am changing the chart here because there should be a very clear long candle formed. Only then can I use it. Even if it takes time to find such a chart, I need to look for one where my strategy is properly fulfilled. It's not a big deal. We can find charts with a lot of patience, and that's a very important thing. So here, I have marked a level on the downside as a support level, where the market is trying to stay bullish, covering that wick. Let's see how the market moves. I will mark red for the downward direction for now. There is a good support level on the downside. The market has tested that level 23 times and remained bullish. On the upside, I can see a long candle here, so we can keep that in mind as well. You will see many such concepts and examples, and any trade can go into loss at any time, so don't think that there is a 100% guarantee that this trade will be profitable. You must keep this in mind. And one more important thing, if you haven't joined our Telegram yet, the link is in the description. Make sure to join it. You can get a lot of benefits there, like any new strategy or bug is first shared on Telegram. So finally, my trade here ended up in profit and a very good bullish candle has formed. Here, okay, so again, I will try to find a chart with a very good movement because I truly think the most important thing is to find a chart with good movement. So that's exactly what I do. I'll look for a chart that shows a clear and strong trend because finding that specific movement is the key to my strategy. So here I just take a look at how the market is moving. You could say what the psychology of the candles is indicating. Also, if I don't find any trade in one chart, then I shouldn't keep referring the same chart again and again. We have a lot of pairs, so we should use them as well. Let me check Euro USD and GBP AUD. There's quite a downtrend here, so let me check GBP CAD, GBP JPY, and USD. Here, this one is moving somewhat decently, but I still need to see whether it will actually be suitable or not. Here, I have placed a trade for the 1 hour direction because at this level, there are quite a few bullish signals, which makes me feel that the market movement will be upward for the hour and green candles could form here. Also, I can see a lone candle here, if you can see it too. I will try to highlight it with a rectangle so that it's clearly visible. So I see a lone candle here, meaning there are red candles on its right and left sides, and the lone candle in the middle is a green candle. So from here, there could be a significant upward movement because the lone candle is bullish. However, trading here is very risky, so losses can happen at any time. You should never be overconfident that any trade here will always go your way permanently. That's not possible. No matter how advanced a trader is, they always have at least a 10% loss, no matter how good their strategy is. You see, that's how it is. Our trade here ended up in a loss. So again, I will try to find a chart with a good movement so that I can enter at the right spot and try to make sure my trade stays in profit. So first, I am drawing a green zoner line. There is a long wick formed on the upper side. Now that the long wick has formed, I have covered it and that becomes our resistance. I can also call this the seller's zone. On the lower side, I have marked the support level here, and from here the market has remained bullish. So here I can also see one long candle. So I will try to apply the concept of the long candle along with the rectangle here, like this. I have taken it and I will cover it completely. In this way, now the market has tested from here and gone up, so I get a bullish signal from here. So I have placed a trade for the upward direction, that is for a green candle, because the previous candle to the one in which I placed the trade has a very long wick on the lower side, which indicates to me that the market movement from here could remain bullish and the next candle will try to be green. So personally, that's what I think. That's why I have placed a trade here for a green candle. I'm not saying at all that this always happens or that every trade will always work out this way. That's absolutely not possible. Before placing any trade, you must do your own research. Don't invest even a single dollar anywhere just based on what someone says or according to anyone's strategy. First, you need to learn, and only after that should you trade at your own responsibility. So finally, this trade of mine is also in profit here, and a pretty strong bullish candle is forming. So in the end, the trade has turned out to be profitable here. That's it for today's video. I tried trading here based on the Elon candle concept. If you liked the video and the concept of the Elon candle, please do give it a like. If you're visiting the channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And one important thing, please do leave your feedback in the video's comment box. Drop one heart for inspiration. So guys, see you in the next video. Until then, thank you.